Done. Is this why you didn't want us to pat you down?
Well,
What you saw, you described it as his penis.
Right.
Do you know what color it looked like?
A loaded gun, a detailed victim statement, and something unexpected in the back of a suspect's truck. But here's where things get interesting. This was not just a random suspect. This was a 10-year Kent County Sheriff's deputy, someone who had a clean criminal record and was sworn to protect the interest of the public. But unfortunately, he was found on the wrong side of the law, and he paid dearly for it. On October 14th, 2024, a woman was jogging with her dog along the Reeds Lake Trail in East Grand Rapids. As she passed a man walking toward her, something caught her attention. The man had his penis exposed through his zipper and fully erect. Shocked and shaken, she borrowed a bystander's phone and called 911. Minutes later, officers arrived at the scene and spotted a man emerging from a wooded area who matched her description, and they immediately made contact.
Hi, sir. Can I talk to you for a second?
yeah, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Oh, not too shabby.
What's going on?
Oh, just walking around the lake.
Just walking around the lake?
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd you start at?
Over by Reeds Lake.
Okay. Like Reeds Lake Boulevard, where?
Just south of here.
South of there?
Yep.
Okay. Reason I wanted to talk to you, we had a call on a subject matching your description.
Okay.
Blue jeans, blue sweatshirt.
Yep.
Walking around with his penis out.
Okay.
So, obviously I see you and go, well, okay. Matches the description, might as well
Sure.
get a conversation in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have any ID on you?
I don't.
You don't?
No.
What's your name?
Dennis.
Dennis, have you ever been in trouble before?
I have not.
8141, go ahead.
8125, just got traffic.
Dennis, what's your middle name?
Evan.
Can you try to reach him, please?
Confirm. 8125, your status.
8125, I'm out with one. Lakeside in the Boulevard. Dennis, what's your last name?
Evans.
Copy.
What's your middle name?
Lakeside Boulevard.
Dennis Evans?
Williams.
4110 forward route.
What's your date of birth?
1011. 84.
And what's a good phone number for you? Okay. And what's your address?
Am I being detained or?
Well, right now I'm trying to figure out what's going on with you.
Okay.
Trying to figure out whether you're a potential suspect, whether somebody didn't see something right.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to get all the information
Sure.
so I can put it in the report and
I understand.
list it that way.
Yep.
So, do you have your address?
I do. I guess I'm not being detained. I don't really
Okay.
have any reason to. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, at this point, we'll say you're being detained until I figure out what's going on and get a better description of the person and see what we can figure out from there.
Sure.
Does that seem fair?
Yep.
Okay. What's your address? If you don't want to give it to me, that's fine.
Yep.
When I run you, I'll get it that way.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
Now, I think I saw you when I passed by the first time.
Yep.
And you went back that way. And then I saw you walk over here, and you were looking back that way, and then you kind of started to run for a second this way. Why was that?
I have no clue.
Okay. Because I think you started to run this way, saw me, and then you stopped running.
Okay.
That seemed a little odd to me, based on everything that I had heard.
Sure.
Could you see where that would be the case?
Absolutely. No, I mean, I saw here. I wouldn't have stopped running, I guess, if I thought it was suspicious.
Yeah. Yep. Was there a reason you ducked back in the woods when I went by the first time?
I don't know if it's a bridge or like an old stone. I don't even know what it is back there. But I was just checking it out.
You were just checking that out?
Yep.
Okay.
Information for Cannon Township units
Okay.
on the traffic hazard. 5
Want to sit tight with him while I run him real quick?
The name he gave didn't exist in any police database. No driver's license, no vehicle record, no trace at all. The officer returned to him, giving him a chance to correct the information.
All right, Dennis. I don't know if I copied something down wrong or you're not giving me the right information.
Okay.
So let's go over your full name again. Dennis is your first name?
Yep.
Dennis?
Yep.
What's your middle name?
Evan?
Evan?
Yep.
And your last name again?
Williams?
Williams?
Yep.
Okay. And
1184.
do you have a Michigan driver's license?
No.
Oh. Have you ever had a Michigan driver's license?
A while ago.
Do you have a driver's license anywhere, any other states?
No.
Have you been in trouble before?
You don't have an ID on you right now?
I don't.
Nothing on you?
All right. Sit tight. Let me see what else I can find out.
Okay.
He repeated the same information. Still, nothing came back. Meanwhile, after the 2 failed attempts to identify the suspect, the victim drove past the scene, and from inside her car, she saw the suspect and immediately identified him to the officer, stating that she was 100% sure. This prompted the officer to approach the suspect a 3rd time, giving him the last chance to give his correct identity. But what did he do?
Okay. Here's where we're at.
Okay.
I got in touch with the victim. Victim drove by. She gave me a description when I talked to her. She drove by, said 100%, no doubt in her mind it was you.
Okay.
So, here's what we're going to do. You're going to give me your proper name, you're going to give me your address, and then we're going to go from there.
Okay.
All right? So let's start with proper name.
That's what I gave her.
So Dennis Williams.
Evan Williams.
Dennis Evan Williams.
1184.
And what's your address?
Don't really have one.
You don't have one.
Not really staying anywhere.
How'd you get here?
41.
Drove.
Oh, where's your car at?
North side of Reed. Well, south side of Reed's Lake.
10-4. 4244 if you want
Over by the east belt line?
Yep.
What kind of car is it? Yeah, what kind of car?
It's an Impala.
10-4, en route. What color is it?
Tan.
Tan Impala. Is that registered to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should be.
Okay. Where was your previous address?
Out on Elmwood.
On Elmwood?
Yeah.
What's the address on Elmwood?
It's a 3000 number.
Okay, so you were on Elmwood, but you haven't.
That was 6 years ago.
Okay. Where have you stayed for the last 6 years?
Just kind of bouncing back and forth. I guess I never really had a mailing address.
Okay. You can see where I think some of this is really kind of confusing and funny. It seems like there's a lot missing here.
Sure.
Were you in jail? Were you in prison? Were you in any type of mental health facility?
No.
No. So for the last 6 years, you haven't had a place to live, a true place to live. Where does your vehicle register to?
Should be me.
But what address is it registered to?
I guess I'm not sure. It's been a while.
Do you know what the license plate is?
No, off the top of my head.
At this point, he left the officers with absolutely no choice.
Okay. Thing for right now is I'm trying to figure out exactly who you are. I'm gonna have you have a seat in the back of my car.
Okay.
You're not under arrest at this point. We just got to figure out who you are, man.
Sure.
That's
I can tell you. Here's what's going to happen today.
Right.
All right. At this point, what's going to happen? I'll be getting the information. I want to figure out who you are for sure. Obviously, I kind of need that at this point. We will be releasing you from the scene after I can figure that out, and then we'll be in touch with the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor's office can decide what they want to do with you. All right?
Sure.
So that's what we're looking at. Questions on that? Okay.
Pretty straightforward.
Let's step over here. I'll have you have a seat in my car. Seats are not comfortable.
I can't imagine they are.
Before you get in, though, we're going to make sure you don't have any weapons on you. That's just kind of a
If I
policy.
just stand outside of it?
No, I'm going to have you have a seat because I want to be able to talk back and forth. So,
Could I
do you have
talk to
anything?
through the window?
Do you have anything on you that we need to know about?
No.
Okay.
Can I talk to you through the window?
No.
Yeah, let's just have a seat real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead and put your hands back behind your back, though. Like I said, you're not getting arrested. Nope. Turn around, face that way.
Face that way.
Okay.
You're not getting arrested. Put your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers together.
Okay.
There you go. He's just gonna.
Do you have anything on you that's going to cut me, poke me, anything like that?
No.
Nothing I need to worry
Nope.
about. No grenades, no bombs, no
No,
guns.
no grenades. A knife.
Knives.
Keys.
No knives on you or anything like that.
He's got it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is just your cell phone.
4548 Air Mark. Please. Go ahead with it.
Okay.
Edward,
Lift up your arms a little bit for me.
Edward 1 William
Stand
985.
Gun. You got him?
Edward William 9825. That's up the Edward.
Step up against the car. Yeah. You got a touchdown? Yep.
45
I got fingers.
away.
Is this why you didn't want us to pat you down?
Well, part of it.
Okay. We'll get to the rest here shortly.
Not really, but.
Just
No, I was trying to pull my wife.
okay.
Number on this call.
All right, bring the other arm down. I'm gonna have to go set the cuffs.
I was trying to slide it over for you.
Pull that one down.
Copy, thank you.
Go ahead and let go of your fingers.
4030.
Like you're gonna pray. Like you're gonna pray. There you go.
4038.
Pull this one down.
I can't go any further.
We'll readjust here in a second, but
All right.
yep, stay
This
here.
one too tight?
No, you're okay.
Okay. I'm gonna double lock them here. Double lock them so they don't ratchet down in your wrist. Okay. Here, from here on out, Dennis, if that's your real name, just give the real info, because then we can go get you printed, and we're gonna figure out all that stuff.
Sure.
John, I did not finish patting him down.
Yep.
Do you have a license?
Yeah.
CPL?
Yeah.
Oh, something you probably could have told us. I'm gonna put this up front for right now.
You still need medical? Simple.
Yeah, 45.
All right, you got finished pat down?
Yeah, I did a pat down in the back.
All right, have a seat.
4033,
Not comfortable.
Yeah, no,
Like I said.
I can't imagine.
All right, what's your real name?
So, here's the deal. This has nothing to do with what you guys stopped me for today. I'm supposed to be at work. Alright. I told my wife I was supposed to be at training today. I didn't want to go to work. I took a vacation. She just thinks I'm at work.
45 something.
Okay.
46 something.
That's about
So
it.
you're playing hooky right now.
Yes, exactly. And she thinks I'm at work because I didn't want to stay home with the kids, and so I had the babysitter come out.
Yep.
That's where we're at.
Okay. So you have your full name then?
Yes.
Yeah. What is it?
Troy
4534, I can find that direction.
Allen, Allen. White, just like the color. 10/31/86.
And you obviously don't want your wife to know what's going on.
Kinda why we're here.
As officers detained him pending identification, they conducted a pat-down. That's when everything changed. Inside his waistband was a loaded Springfield Armory Hellcat, round-chambered. In his pocket, a Microtech switchblade. Neither had been disclosed, but what the officers were just about to discover would shift the case even further.
Is there any way I could write you something?
Huh?
Any way I can get a pen and a piece of paper?
Or?
Just so I can write you something?
Yeah.
You can do that.
About 5 minutes. We're ready for that. iPad will be going from job site to
4670. Do you have a description of the child? He's about 11 years old. I'm being told a black and green sweatshirt. I'm just coming into the area now. Templar.
Okay. Slide your feet in.
What he wrote on that paper was KCSD. His true identity is Troy Allen White, a 10-year Kent County Sheriff's deputy, but sadly, a suspect in this situation.
I got some stuff to figure out.
Okay.
Like, what you put down. So,
About what I put down.
yeah, you work for the Sheriff's Department? Okay, what do you do there?
4119,
Why'd you lie to me?
Temper 4119,
My
1519.
wife finding out I was not at work when I said I was.
4528, 4120, status check.
Obviously, at this point, I got to confirm that you work for the Sheriff's Department. Which then would generally let you have the gun, but not having any ID seems like a mistake on your part. Is that in your car?
I can give you my MCO's number.
So here's where we're at this point. We're going to work on confirming whether you are actually work for the Sheriff's Department. After we confirm that,
It was a neighbor, but we don't know who. They never answered on callback.
because you don't have a CPL listed, or it didn't, actually I'll have to run it a little different.
Should be covered on wheels, I guess.
Yes, it would be. But generally with Leosa, you have to carry your ID with you too.
Sure.
But that's a different story. The false name is obviously an issue, and the original accusation is obviously an issue.
Right.
But
Well, like I said, the name was, again, I'm not supposed to be at work, so that's why I was concerned about that.
I got my chief kind of working on that side of it. He wasn't quite at home yet, so he... Now, are you living with your wife or separated or something?
Nope, we're all living together.
Okay. And why is it you just didn't want to be home today?
Just finally a day off. On my days off, I got the kids all day, so... Again, she thought I was at training, which originally did have training planned, but they canceled it last minute, so... The babysitter was already coming out. So it was one of those, either I say, hey, training got canceled, the babysitter stays home.
You're out to
I'm
work
stuck with the
and
kids,
complain
or
at Central Station.
I'm at training.
Caesar Charlotte.
and I'm not. If that makes sense.
Nope, I understand. Alright, here's the deal. So we're going to run you to the Sheriff's Department, going to P&P you there, take you to Ottawa County, lodge on false info, indecent exposure, $100 bond for each.
Okay.
So you'll be able to post bond tonight. I'm going to tell you you're going to get suspended when we get down to the Sheriff's Department here. We're going to meet with Lieutenant Van Single. She has questions in regards to your vehicle and whether your attack stuff is in your vehicle.
Okay.
And I'm sure it's around somewhere. Is that something we can secure? So it's not sitting in the car, in the truck. Obviously, they're going to want that back as duty weapons if you're going to be suspended.
Yeah, no, they can get it out of there.
Okay. How do you want to do that? You want to tell me where the car is? I can give one of my guys keys, or...
I'm trying to think if it's locked up in there or not. So the rifle will be under the back seat, and then there's my duty pistol in the center console that might be locked.
Okay, and there's a key on...
Yes, the driver's key should unlock it.
Driver's key would unlock that. Okay, and your wallet's in there. Do you have your ID and your badge in there as well?
That should be it with the pistol, yep.
Okay. All right.
Troy gave consent to search his truck, and what the officers found was beyond shocking.
1523.
Inside the vehicle, officers found 3 additional Sheriff's Department firearms, ammunition, and his badge. And behind the driver's seat, a flesh-colored dildo. The discovery raised questions investigators couldn't answer on scene about intent, behavior, and whether this incident was isolated. During a follow-up call, officers asked the victim a necessary question, whether she could have mistaken what she saw.
I just have a few other questions. This question might seem a little strange. But what you saw, you described it as his penis.
Right.
Do you know what color it looked like?
So I was thinking about this a lot last night because one of the officers asked me, "Are you sure it was his penis?" And I was like, yeah.
Okay.
And then I started to think, well, I suppose it could have been a strap-on dildo that he was wearing through his pants.
Mm-hmm.
But it was certainly an erect penis that was very, and this is why I noticed, because it was a very white compared to his pants.
Got it.
Like, that's what caught my eye.
Got it. It was very white compared to his pants. There was a definite contrast.
Right.
Okay. So it was, you're saying it's white or light in color. Okay. All right. That's helpful. And
because that is what caught my eye, was that color contrast in a place where a color contrast should not be.
Yep. And to you,
I could see top of pants and then that.
Okay. And it was...
So it was like out of the fly.
It was out of the fly. Yep. That's what you mentioned, I think, to Sergeant Colster at the time when you talked to him. And did it appear real?
I can't say that I was super interested in
right. I know you didn't want to, glance. You didn't want to
visual analysis.
Yes.
More in disbelief, like, oh my gosh, is this really happening? This can't be really happening. No, I think this is really happening.
Right.
And as I'm running by, and so seeing it in profile, very straight.
Okay.
So for whatever that's worth.
Okay. But is it fair? I mean, just from talking to you yesterday, you made it clear that it was completely erect, and it's fair that it appeared to be real to you.
Oh yeah, and the thing that I was thinking last night is that even if it is a dildo, that's still not cool.
Of course not.
To be walking around town with that sticking out of your pants.
Right.
Like that's conveying the same essence.
Okay.
Apparently, the victim knew exactly what she saw, and the suspect wouldn't go without facing consequences. Troy was charged with indecent exposure and providing false information to police. He posted bond and was released. 1 week later, he resigned from the Kent County Sheriff's Office before the internal investigation concluded. The case remained pending, but the question lingered. What was a dildo doing in an officer's vehicle? And how many people had crossed paths with a deputy who knew the law well enough to break it and almost walk away? Let's know what you think in the comments.